Hello! We're live! As soon as I set this up. Hello, YouTube! Ooh, ouch!
We're off to a whiz-bang start.
Nobody's watching yet anyway. Hello, future watchers.
Viewers.
Future viewers. Yeah, watchers is not actually an English word that you should use. Yeah, ever. But, so, since somebody's watching now. Hi, hello. You can see just Adam's mouth.
Sorry.
So let's see where we can go here.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, we have 10 people now. How exciting. Oh, oops, oh no. What am I doing here? I will tell you, this morning has not been a great morning for me. I feel a little disorganized. So there is a good English word for you well, here's another one. Frazzled. I like the word frazzled.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Oh, Paolo says, hello, Liz and Adam. Oh, we've got, hi, I'm from Saudi Arabia and I love so much. Well, hello.
Well, thank you
we
for
love
your
you
love.
Too. This is,
We're getting
okay.
settled. So Liz was just mentioning, as she looks at, as people log on, the word frazzled. Frazzled
that's
is
right.
a fun word to say.
I love the word frazzled.
It means kind of you have a lot to do and you're kind of trying to do many things at once.
Right.
But none of them are you feel like you're doing.
Yeah, and you feel maybe some anxiety or worry about it.
In your body, you probably
Yes.
feel warm, your heart might beat a
Yes.
little fast.
Oh, we have listeners, viewers now from all around the world. We have Brazil. I'm Kurdish. I'm from Czechia, Ladislav, and then from Brazil again. So that is amazing. From the Dominican Republic. So welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
This day.
Yeah, and I'm going to say hello to Samil on Facebook.
Hello, Samil.
I'm probably mispronouncing your name, but hello. So we are here. This is Spotlight Live. This is probably our...
Do you know we have almost been doing this for a year? Once a month.
We'll have to do something to celebrate.
Yeah.
1 year
Yeah, that would be
of
really fun.
Spotlight Live.
Greetings from Poland.
Oh, we've got Vietnam, Ecuador.
I saw on Facebook that in Vietnam it is midnight right now.
Why
So-
are you still awake? That you're spending your time with us, even though it's midnight. What were we talking about? Frazzled.
We were talking about frazzled, and I don't know. I'm too frazzled to answer.
So
I feel like this camera needs to move a little bit. So excuse me, listeners.
we're wrapping up our summer, which means things for us personally, but also for you, things to look forward to as far as Spotlight.
And of course, it's not summer everywhere. It's winter in some places.
I wonder if that's true. I mean,
It is true.
but it's called the seasons
Yeah.
are dependent. Yes.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that it's so hard to imagine like a different place. But
That's true.
if it's winter for you right now, tell us. We're not used to having it be winter right now.
If there is snow where you are right now, put a picture either on YouTube or Facebook and let us know.
Oh, this is great. Yusuf on YouTube says, it's the first time that I take part in Spotlight Live, and he's from Somalia.
Well, hello.
That's great. Yeah, hi.
Welcome to the community. So we're wrapping up what is our summer.
Yep.
We're very warm.
Yes,
Right now.
very warm. Okay, I'm doing this again. Go ahead.
We're very warm. A lot of people take vacation in the summer. A lot of people take time off work to be with their family or to travel. And that time for us is coming to an end because it's, even though Liz and I are no longer in school, kind of a lot of things depend on school, especially for our children, not
Yep.
our children. We
Yeah.
each have our own children. And they'll be going back to school. So I'm curious, for any of you who are listening, are you starting school again? Does your school go all year around? Let us know.
Yeah, and one thing that depends, that spotlight depends on school, is that's when our new programs come out.
Woohoo!
So next week, as you know, this summer or during this last few summers, we have been releasing classic programs. So programs from our archive that are still good. We think that they are good to listen to again and again, and we put those programs on our website. And then so that happens for the summer, and then next week is when we start broadcasting brand new programs again, and that is 2 new programs every week. So usually there's a new program every Monday, and then you can get all of the programs on Monday.
Yeah.
Monday morning they come up, and
The week's programs.
for the whole week, right? You could
Yep.
read 5 programs on Monday, or you can visit the website and see which program goes with each day. And so
I'm gonna
every
interrupt you.
Monday,
Patty.
yes.
Patty wants me to say hello, Patty. So,
Hi, Patty. So Mondays you can find new programs until December.
Yep.
And then a new program sprinkled throughout the week. So, and what I mean by that is that sometimes it's on Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday or Friday, and it could be any different day.
Yeah. So make sure that however you want to access the Spotlight website is a great way to do that.
Yeah. And be sure to leave comments and say if you liked a program or not, because we definitely want to give you the programs that you are interested in.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of the things, if you're not regularly using the Spotlight website, is if you go to the front page, you're going to see the new programs, but there's a very large library of programs because sometimes not every program is one that you're going to love. So you can go through, and you probably have missed some programs from past weeks. Maybe there was a week you were busy with something. So going through there and finding a program that you want to listen to is a great way. The large library of programs.
Right. Speaking of a large library of programs, Paulo just wrote on YouTube, recently I watched 728 videos of Word of the Day. That's incredible. That's so many videos.
Does he have an extra 0 in there?
No. Isn't that incredible?
That is...
So, as you can see,
700
we also have hundreds of videos that you can watch and practice.
Yes, YouTube. For those of you watching on YouTube right now, you can easily see how many videos there are. But if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure to go to YouTube and subscribe to that channel. We have almost... Have we hit 30,000 subscribers
Not
yet?
quite yet. We're at
Help us
28,000. Yeah.
reach 30,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
we should do something fun
maybe
then.
if we get 50,000 subscribers, we should do a special.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll wear hats.
Well, maybe it will be more special than what Adam thinks.
Hats are special for people who don't have hair. It's like wearing
Okay.
hair.
Okay, so Adam.
Yes.
I have a joke for you.
Ah, yes.
We're doing jokes. Okay.
Okay.
Where does a cow go on vacation?
Where does a cow go on vacation?
Right. So
I'm thinking
if you
it's
have a
going to have
guess.
something to do. Most cow jokes have. I don't know.
Okay. You
Okay.
want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Moo York.
Ah.
Okay,
Moo-
so it's.
I think New York City would have been a funnier.
Oh, yeah. It's true. Well, maybe they're going to like Albany.
So.
Yeah. So that joke was based on a pun. And so, would you like to explain a pun?
A pun. Would I? Thanks. A pun is usually a word that sounds like another word or has a double meaning in one context. There's a lot of puns around fishing
Yep. And cows.
and cows.
Because moo is such a common sort of sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this one, of course, the answer would be New York. But since a cow says moo, you put the moo in for
New
new.
York. Yes. Another one with cows is often the word udder, which means the breasts of the cow, but also mean the word utter, which means completely. That's the English word for
Or
completely.
it could be other, probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
So those are. So here's my joke for you.
Okay. Oh, before you tell your joke, I would like to invite you watching, if you have a favorite English language joke or a favorite joke in your language that you think we would think is funny.
Patty thinks we're very funny. Thank you, Patty.
Thank you, Patty. Share your joke with us. Either you can post it on our Facebook page or you can write it in the comments and we will read it. Although, please, let's make these appropriate jokes.
Yes.
I know there are very funny jokes that are inappropriate, but let's make them appropriate.
Well, this one is. There's a classic joke form
Okay?
about people walking into a bar. So this is my
Right.
joke.
Yes. Okay.
Two guys walk into a bar. The third one ducks.
I love that joke.
So, why that joke is funny is because there's a double meaning of the word bar. Most of the time, people think they walk into a bar, meaning a place where you're going to have a drink and meet some friends. The other meaning of a bar is just a solid piece of wood or metal that people walk into, and then the third one ducks. So,
Yeah, that's a good one. Here's another joke.
Okay.
This is a very common one. I'm not going to ask you, Adam, because you'll know this.
Okay.
one. Okay. So the basic joke is, why did the chicken cross the road? So maybe if you've heard it, write the answer
Ooh,
in the
I like that.
comments. Okay. So why did the chicken cross the road? Anyone? Anyone? What do you got on Facebook? Nope. Nothing.
We call cows vacas.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
So
Harold.
I will go. Somebody says, have you ever seen a cow? And yes, cows are very common around this part of Michigan. So even yesterday, as we were driving, we saw maybe 20 cows all underneath a tree. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe having a meeting.
If you know what do cows in your country meet about? Do they meet under bushes? Do they meet under
trees.
trees?
It was a tree.
Probably getting out of the shade. Or
Okay.
getting out of the sun.
So, why did the chicken cross the road? Adam?
To get to the other side. Yeah.
I'm just going to imagine a bunch of laughing. So that joke is funny because it's so simple and dumb. Like,
Right,
why
so
does
obvious.
anyone cross the road? Because they want to get to the other side. There's no
Yeah.
bigger
Jokes.
reasoning.
When you're learning a language, jokes are one of the most difficult things to understand.
Yep.
Because not only do you have to understand the meaning of the words, but you also have to understand words that have multiple meanings, and that the person is using the fact that the words have multiple meanings to create humor, to do kind of a switch on the people who are listening. So if you're able to get even these simple jokes, bravo.
I think somebody's telling a joke here.
If you're not, we are very sorry.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so my brother had a wedding 13 years ago in that day. He said tak in Polish, which means I do in English.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But, well, there we go.
He said talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
He had a wife.
he had a wife. And from
Well,
that on,
that's
he
what
had a wife.
happens.
Yep.
That's what happens at a wedding.
That it does. We are getting a little silly today, but that's
We are.
okay.
Because we're frazzled.
We're frazzled today. We should have a word of the day on this. Today's word of the day is.
We should.
Today is brought to you by the word frazzled.
Yeah.
So Liz, what
Yes.
can people look forward to on Spotlight programs? If the people who have turned in today get a little hint before anyone else gets to know this, maybe between now and the end of the 2018, what are some programs that they can look
Some
forward
programs coming up. Well, I think one of our most fun programs coming up is about unicorns, which sounds like something that maybe just imaginary or something that maybe everyone wouldn't be interested in. But I think in this program there is a little bit of everything that you would be interested in.
to? Do unicorns have an origin? Like, is there a country like when I think of dragons, I might think of kind of Scotland or China or
Right.
and I think of mythical creatures sort of like the Sphinx would be in Egypt. Do
Well-
unicorns have a
Yes,
Okay.
they do. They have origin stories from different places, in many different places of the world,
Is
which
that
is
touched on
something
in
I
the
did
program?
not know. Yes, it is.
well,
touched
then
on
I'm glad
in
I
the
asked the
program.
question.
Yeah, and also, what the symbolism of the unicorn means today, and why it's so popular today. So there is a program coming up. Let's see, what other programs do we have coming up?
I'm going to tell you a secret. Liz loves spreadsheets.
Oh,
So she
that's-
is very
not a
organized.
cool secret.
No, it's a good thing. Most people just live their lives all willy-nilly.
That's all. This is like
Helter-skelter.
full of idioms. Okay.
Flippity-flippity.
Here's another one that I think is very interesting. A community of women divers in South Korea who and what
you mean
they
divers like from the sky into the water or under the water?
They go under the water to gather like fish, like shellfish.
Okay.
So, and they have a big meaning in the traditional culture and also like today's culture there. So, and Adam, as you know, you are working on a series.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us
I
about
am
your series?
one of our most, I would say, thought-provoking, conversational programs.
Yes.
Are a series of programs called the 5 Love Languages. I think they originally came out maybe in 10 years ago?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Long
Maybe
time
more.
ago. So I have gone back and I have looked at those programs and I've updated them, given some new examples, put my own, kind of updated the information to them. Very excited to see what the response is.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the ways that people kind of show love and receive love.
But not only romantic love.
Yes.
Like all sorts of love.
Yes.
Right?
So if I wanted to do something nice for Liz, now let's do this. I'll name the 5.
Okay.
You tell me which one you are, and I'll say if I wanted to do something nice for you, how I would.
Okay,
do
that's pretty complicated, but we'll
it.
do it.
Okay. So the 5 are
Yep.
quality time, which is just
Well, kind words.
kind
is the
words. I'll
first
do
one.
them in order. kind words,
Yep.
which is kind of saying nice things,
Mm-hmm.
quality time, spending time together,
But not just time, right? Like nice time where
Yes.
you concentrate on someone.
intentional time, not just like riding on
Yep.
a bus
Yeah.
together. Acts of service.
That's
think
number
that's-
4.
Which one am I
Receiving
missing?
gifts.
Gift giving, gift receiving, yes. Then acts of service, which is, doing things for someone. And then physical touch. I don't think physical touch is yours.
No, I think I have a mix between quality time and acts of service.
Okay. So one of the things, so if Liz did something nice for me and I was like, oh, I want to do something nice back, I could wash her car.
Yeah.
If-
or just
if-
maybe like bring me a coffee.
The programs often emphasize you should ask the person instead of just guessing. So bringing you a coffee
yeah.
would be a
And then
good thing.
you could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Idiom. Idiom. Idiom.
by bringing me coffee
Yes.
and then chatting for a bit.
And spending time together.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
See?
So I'm excited to see what people do. They're great programs if you're part of a club or a group and you want to kind of practice talking about
Right.
your things, which if you're not in a club or group, through the Spotlight, you can see if there's a club in your area.
And
or...
I'm going to type the email address if you'd like to join a Spotlight English Club to see if there's one in your area. And Adam will type it on Facebook. And it is info@spotlightenglishclubs.com. So here we go. We're both typing info@spotlightenglishclubs.com. And so you can you can email there and see if there is a club available in your area.
Yeah.
We didn't ask if anyone had any questions. So if you have questions, we are on for a few more minutes. We can answer some questions for you. Or if you just want to tell us something awesome.
Yeah.
Alpha says kiss from Brazil. Mwah.
I will say something very big and important is happening soon. And that is my birthday.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that.
I want...
And he's turning 25, right?
I don't need to tell you. If you want to guess how old I'm going to be,
Don't.
you may. I will only respond to things under a certain age. But this Thursday, so feel free to wish...
Oh, you've got your first birthday wish.
Gonzalo! Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
awesome. That's so nice.
No, thank you very much. When you get older, you try to celebrate your birthdays. I kind of make a bigger to-do of my birthday, but...
Okay, so
Not that big a
there's also something special coming up for me. On August 26,
Yeah.
2003, I began working on Spotlight.
Ah.
So that is my 15th
What?
year working on Spotlight.
15 years. I feel like we should give you a plaque.
Yeah.
Or a cup of coffee.
Plaque. Would be nice.
Cash.
Yeah. A nice dinner out.
Yeah.
So wow, we both have something to celebrate in this week. 15 years.
15 years is a long time.
Yeah. I was 10 when I started.
Yes.
There's
Child
a joke
labor.
for you.
Yeah, there to continue our joking. Exactly.
Yeah, and if you have a joke, share it.
Yeah.
Appropriate jokes.
We before we go, we'll just say thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
We after doing a year, I think we've learned a lot. We wish we could do more of these.
Yep.
And maybe over the next year we will.
Yeah.
So if there are things you want to see, if you have questions, Sometimes these things, we have lots to talk about. Sometimes we're just like, oh, what should we talk about?
Yeah.
So feel free to...
But we always love talking to you.
Always love
it
talking to
is
you.
so awesome
Oh.
to see all around the world. Oh!
Harold would like to know,
All right.
what is Liz's favorite food?
I think my favorite food in general would have to be sushi. I love sushi. If we are talking desserts, though, I think it's a little different. So, desserts, I really like strawberry shortcake. So,
Really?
strawberry shortcake.
That has to be a thing you had as a kid then.
Yeah. But I love it because it's the strawberries, and you have them like crushed up or sliced up into smaller pieces, and then they have a sort of sweet sauce with them, and then you put them on top of a sort of biscuit or bread.
Yeah. Do you put whipped cream on top?
Sometimes, if it's a good whipped cream. What's your favorite food?
Not strawberry strawberry
Really?
shortcake is fine. I will be honest. I've been on a sushi kick.
It's
since
so good.
since Liz and I had grabbed lunch a couple weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very good. I've had it 3 times since then. One time was not good.
Oh,
Bad sushi was. It just left me feeling like why
yeah.
why even eat? What was my favorite food? Chocolate chip cookies. I
Oh,
would
yeah.
probably eat myself sick
That's a good
on
one.
chocolate chip cookies. Oh, Patty wants to know, what do we know about Ecuador?
We
That's a
have
very general question.
Spotlight has traveled to Ecuador a few times because Ecuador has a very large Spotlight audience.
Yes, it does. That's what we know.
Yeah. Well, also Ecuador is beautiful, and you can stand on one side of the equator and the other in Ecuador. And we have.
Oh, I don't...
Okay, we
How
have
do
to
we say
take
this?
one more question. Balas?
Balaze? From Hungary
really
says, happy birthday to me. Thank you very much. And he says, which birthday was the most memorable? I think probably it would have been about 10 years ago when it was my first birthday with kids.
Oh. And it meant nothing.
No, it was very memorable. It was,
Okay.
it was, yeah, so I have twins. I have a boy and a girl, and they were only a month and a half old or so at the time. So I wasn't sleeping a lot. I wasn't, life was crazy, but that would probably be one of my more memorable birthdays because they were such a good present.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a kid, I got a skateboard once. That was pretty good too.
All right.
You got
Well,
anything else?
we-
We're gonna...
I do we have time for one more question?
Sure.
Okay. Now here, this will not probably be a long one. What do you know about Morocco? Now, I do not actually know a lot about Morocco. We were okay, so when Spotlight was in Spain, we visited a Moroccan restaurant, and I was able to try some Moroccan tea, which there's a special sort of tea and a way they make it and pour it in Morocco. And we went to a Moroccan restaurant, and I was able to try and pour the tea. And you can even see that on YouTube. So
Yep.
feel free to check that out.
There were fezzes, right? Isn't that where the fez, the hat, is from?
I don't know. Maybe. And there's a
Or
white
maybe I'm-
city.
I'm
I
being
think there's a
stereotyp-
white city in Morocco. Am I right? Rexilius.
What does that mean, a white city?
Like it's all white.
The buildings?
Yeah, I think everything is white. Is that? I'll have to check that. Let me
White city?
Google it. Morocco white city.
It's a thing?
I'm seeing. Casablanca.
That makes sense.
Yep. There we go. So, yeah, I don't actually know a lot about,
Morocco.
yeah, it's called Casablanca,
Yeah.
he says. Cody says.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Cody.
Well, thank you, everyone. We were going to say goodbye like 6 minutes ago, and here we are, still talking.
Here we are. We will see you next month, if not sooner. So keep your eyes open for new programs coming.
And make sure that you have set your Facebook page to see Spotlight first, so that you can see when we do live events or when we post something new.
Yep.
So
Wonderful.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Until next time.
Bye. Now I have to figure out how to turn it off.